Donkey of the Day.
That's time for the Donkey of the Day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Friday, May 2nd goes to the LA NAACP and Mr. Leon Jenkins. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Leon Jenkins, isn't that the guy I give change to every morning hanging outside the Starbucks?
Stop.
Or isn't that the guy holding up the white lie, I need a beer sign outside the liquor store? No. Leon Jenkins was the president of the NAACP in Los Angeles. I say was because he resigned yesterday. Now, let me give you background on this brother. Now, before joining the NAACP, he had legal problems because he's been banned from practicing law in California based on allegations of corruption when he was a judge in Detroit. And 88 federal prosecutors charged Leon Jenkins with extortion and racketeering conspiracy, saying he requested and received money, jewelry, and handgun and other gifts to dismiss traffic tickets and other misdemeanors. Now, doesn't that sound like something a Judge Leon Jenkins would do? Now, he was acquitted after 2 trials, but in 91, the Michigan Supreme Court removed him as judge. Now, he tried to get back into practicing law this past April, but 3 judges within the California State Bar Court denied him, okay? They decided several instances in which they said he misrepresented his finances or other aspects of his personal life. The judges said despite Leon Jenkins' impressive good character evidence and community service, he continues to commit errors in judgment that call into question his rehabilitation and present good moral character. Now, if judges in California knew that, how come the NAACP in LA didn't know that before they hired this guy?
No background check.
Exactly. Y'all don't do background checks. I'm a stern believer. Everybody can grow and evolve. You shouldn't judge someone off their past. But if this Leon Jenkins character has repeatedly shown you who he is, you should have believed him and never hired him. Chief Justice Michael Kavanagh, I think they say his name, said that Leon Jenkins has systematically and routinely sold his office and his public trust. You knew that before he was the president of the NAACP in LA, and y'all ignored it. The LA NAACP honored Donald Sterling with an Achievement Award back in 2009 under the leadership of Leon Jenkins. How is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People honoring someone who has tried to stop the advancement of colored people? The LA NAACP had to know that the U.S. Justice Department was suing Donald Sterling, alleging housing discrimination in L.A. The LA NAACP had to know Donald Sterling agreed to pay $2.7 million to settle the allegations that he refused to rent apartments to Hispanics and blacks because he said, and I quote, black people smell and attract vermin.
Jeez.
I don't even know what the hell vermin is. But it don't sound like something I want my people to attract.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, why would the LA NAACP even think of, nonetheless, give this guy an award? I'll tell you why, because they were in Donald Sterling's back pocket, because records indicated that Sterling's foundations have given Leon Jenkins' branch of the NAACP 45 grand, 45 racks since 2007, and they plan to honor Donald Sterling with a Lifetime Achievement Award this month. This month. But they withdrew his plans, once the world found out what we already knew, that Donald Sterling was a racist. Okay, now, the reason Leon Jenkins is getting donkey today, actually, this is a donkey Lifetime Achievement Award, it's because of everything I just mentioned, and also in his resignation statement, he said, please be advised that the legacy, history, and reputation of the NAACP is more important to me than the presidency. Man, shut your lace front wearing ass up, Leon. All of a sudden, you care about the legacy, history, and reputation of the NAACP. You didn't care about it when Donald Sterling was buying you off. Now that the jig is up, you care? Leon Jenkins also declared in his letter of resignation that he was resigning in order to separate the LA NAACP and the NAACP from the negative exposure that he has caused the NAACP. Man, they just as guilty as you are, because they knew you was full of BS, and they co-signed all the BS you was doing. And the NAACP also added that the national office is now developing branch guidelines for the award selection process. Now you're developing branch guidelines, okay? Okay, that means that racists who are accused of housing discrimination against minorities won't be getting awards. This is a joke. Just like the NAACP has been a joke for a long time, and you wonder why our generation doesn't respect the NAACP or think y'all do anything for us. This is why. Give Leon Jenkins and the LA NAACP the biggest hee-haw.